Let's get to know Miss Tarlac, Miss Jasmine Omay.
Dear little Jasmine, how are you? I'm doing well. Actually, I'm getting ready to conquer the world.
Since our first pageant, things have changed. You didn't expect to be a beauty queen, did you? For an insecure child like you, would you have ever thought that we would be in the limelight doing hosting and commercial, just like how we practiced them in front of the mirror? By the way, we're also a private pilot, touching the sky we once gazed upon with wonder.
Thank you for never giving up. I can say that this is ours for the taking. So go out there and conquer every step with kindness and compassion. Trust me, you will be exceptional. Love, Jasmine.
Hello there, Jasmine.
Hello, Miss
And
Shaila.
hi to little Jasmine as well.
Yes, she waves back at you.
As a professional in the airline industry, how do you feel about the perennial woes of our country's air commuting public, and how do you see us moving forward to improve the aviation industry?
Well, I wouldn't say as I am that professional yet because I'm not. Oh, Miss Maria's smiling at me. I mean, I'm not a captain yet. I don't fly the Boeings, from any PAL, Cebu Pacific. But for sure, you know what? I believe that there are a lot of people, a lot of women actually, who wants to pursue flying in the first place. And I was given that opportunity for free, and I did not know that I want to become a pilot. And right now, I think we have a lot of issues with our airline industry, mainly because everybody wants to go out. After the pandemic, we were quite shelled a bit, from the restrictions that we are facing before. But now, I think the best way for us to combat these issues regarding the airline industry is to hear out the customers or every traveler's response and to do the best thing. Actually, now Cebu Pacific is making a huge history in the airline industry, buying $1 trillion worth of aircrafts right now. So I guess that's one way that we could actually combat this issue. And as a pilot, as a beginner, I really support that because we are giving more chance to a lot of women and men to fly and be the carrier of the Philippines.
Wow, thank you, Jasmine. Of course, soon you will be captain and you will take all these ladies to their dream destinations around the Philippines and around the world.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I wish you good luck. Now, ladies, you now can relax a little bit because I will be asking you some fun questions like earlier. So I assume you're all relaxed already. Last but not the least, Mr. Lac Jasmine Omay, you mentioned earlier that you do hosting. So I give you the mic and I give you the floor. If you were today's host, what would you ask yourself?
Oh, that's weird. Okay, if I'm today's host, I would have to ask myself one thing. What is your definition of how you start the day? I guess if that's a personal question, I would have to ask myself because I would ask myself how I start the day because usually on a daily basis for my routine, I would wake up by alarm and I would wake up because it's duties that calls to me. It's not me being refreshed. And whenever I wake up, I just feel like, oh my God, I slept like 4 hours this night for today. And I would always look back at sleeping again on the end of the day. But for me, when I treasured the most when I woke up feeling fulfilled was just the rest that I get and the comfort that I get from my family and my friends. And it was just a very peaceful time that we tend to forget, mostly because we are living with so much problems, stresses right now. And I would always want to remind myself that peace and that solitude is always there. We just have to take a deep breath. We just have to really take into consideration rest and focus on having positive thoughts in mind.
Basically, like your morning routine. What your wish for a morning routine?
Yes.
Without the duties.
Yes, without the duties, without not having to stop the alarm for the nth time.
All right, just out of curiosity, this was a question thrown earlier. So would you consider yourself a morning person?
No, not
Not
really.
so much.
I would wake up around 11 to 12. I'm not sure if that's morning still.
That's almost noontime. But
Noon
it's okay.
person.
Noon person. So happy as you wake up. All right.
Yeah, thank
you
you.
so much, Jasmine.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. I'm Jasmine Omay from the melting pot of Central Luzon, Tarlac Province.